Hey Taurus, welcome to my channel, welcome to my space. This is Earthchild Tarot. Thank you so much for being here. This is going to be a reading, it's a general reading, okay, so it will not resonate with everyone 100%, okay? This is about ghostly encounters and spirits in your life that you may have experienced when you were younger, when you lived in a different house or an apartment or what have you, when you lived with your parents, a significant other. This can all have happened in your past, or it could be happening to you right now. And this is for those of you who know exactly what I'm talking about. You know that you've had this ghostly encounter. Now, I'm not going to be able to resonate with everyone and their experience in one video, so I do kind of want to make this a series where I create these ghost or spirit encounter videos for everyone and every zodiac sign, okay? They won't be often. It'll probably be a certain season or a certain month that I come out with these, excuse me. But just know that, obviously it's not going to resonate with all of you. And if it doesn't resonate in this video, maybe it'll resonate for your other signs. So definitely check out your other signs as well, as I will be uploading those very, very soon, okay? But so far I've uploaded for in order for Scorpio all the way up to Pisces, in those orders. So Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces have been read for. So if you want to check out those videos, if you have those in your chart or those signs in your chart, feel free to check that out if this video does not resonate with you, Taurus. Okay, so this is for all signs of Taurus. What we're going to do, we're going to pull some oracle messages first, and then we're going to pull tarot. And we're gonna pull four oracle, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 4 oracle messages, sorry, I kind of lost count, and see what comes out with those, and then we're gonna pull from the tarot 3 cards, and then we'll clarify those, and that will make up your reading. So let's go ahead and jump into it, Taurus, my beautiful Taurus, universe, source, archangels, ancestors, spirit guides, gods, goddesses, earth spirits, earth guides, please come before us to speak to the sign of Taurus, all signs of Taurus, regarding their ghosts and spirit encounters in their lives, whether they had a haunted house, dealt with dark or light entities, energies of the Fey realm, unknown creatures from other dimensions. This is for those of you, Taurus, who know you have encountered these beings. This is not for those of you who don't believe in any of that stuff and you think it's hogwash. Skip this video if you think that this is hogwash, but that's why I put it right in the thumbnail so you guys can see exactly what this video is going to be about, so there's no mistake, okay? So let's go ahead and see, Taurus, what types of unknown creatures or entities or ghosts you have dealt with in your life. What is happening here? Oh, it's a card that got stuck in there. Beautiful Taurus people, for their spirit and ghost encounters in their lives. Speak through me clearly to the sign of Taurus. Who got this one? Who got this one? Was it Sagittarius? I think it was Sagittarius. Very interesting. So Sagittarius got the elderberry, or the elderflower, elderflower, and it says warding. I believe it was Sagittarius or Capricorn. One of those. Sagittarius or Capricorn got this same card, which is interesting. Bottom of the deck, we have tea tree, and it says binding. Okay. Somebody's doing some binding spells, or you are. But this warding, it's you want to get rid of something here. You really want to get rid of something. Or you did. Okay, there are those of you really wanted to get rid of something and you wanted it to stay away. I feel like this is an entity or some type of an earth creature or spirit. I don't see this as being, I don't feel like it's a passed on person, like someone who died. Could be. Very well could be. Let's see what type of energies this spirit is bringing to you, or what energies it did bring to you in the past for those of you who are no longer dealing with this entity or this spirit. So you definitely want to get rid of this. You wanted to get rid of this energy. What is this energy, spirit guides, for the sign of Taurus, all signs of Taurus, for their spirit encounters and ghost encounters? What is this warding talking about here? What is this warding talking about for my beautiful Taurus people? Okay, we have happiness. So what I'm getting here is there is a spirit that is actually, okay, again, these are just two cards and they're very, very, very general. Bottom of the deck, you have sweetness. Some of you guys, you have a spirit in your house who is actually doing a lot, maybe not a lot of work, but their energy is so potent and powerful that this can be a god or goddess, an angel, what have you, an earth spirit, a water spirit, whoever you work with. This can be your creator. But for those of you who are into mysticism and herbs and witchcraft or whatnot, there's a spirit in your home or that's attached to you whose energies keeps away a lot of bad juju and a lot of bad energy. Now, whether you've actually worked with the spirit or not, or you've prayed to them, or they just found you one day or heard you crying one day or what have you, this energy is bringing a lot of positive, or keeping, I wouldn't say it's bringing positivity into your home or bringing it into your life, but it's keeping away a lot of unnecessary negativity, people, jealousy, jealous people, evil eye, shady people, shady energies, people who try to steal from you, take from you, right? That energy is gone out of your life because of this energy, this entity, or this could be a spirit guide. And some of you guys, you're definitely dealing with earth spirits. Maybe you've made a pact with them, or you just have the rite of passage with magic. But there are some spirits, some earth spirits that live on your land. They've always lived there for many, many, many generations and maybe hundreds to thousands of years. But there are those of you who have some earth spirits who keep, they've agreed, or they've made a agreement amongst themselves to protect your home or protect your family or protect you. And with this sweetness and this happiness, they're very, very beautiful energies. So there is really no room for darkness to really reside in your home or in your life. And it could be some of you guys, you actually have a warding spell that you've created, or a warding ritual, and this is what's keeping your home or your belongings or your body, your mind, your soul protected, and your heart, okay, or your loved ones. That's good. That's really good. That's actually really good. Now, there can be, for one of you, there's a spirit here who's pretending to be something that they're not, okay? This happiness and this sweetness, but I feel like that could be for one of you, and you know exactly what I mean. You already feel that this spirit is not what it seems. But I'm getting for most of you that you have some earth spirits or some type of an energy that is warding off a lot of bad energies, and you're protected, you're happy, you're content. That's what I get. I just get contentment in your life, because this spirit is like, okay, Taurus doesn't want these people around them. They don't want these energies surrounding them because it gives them anxiety or anger or frustration. So let's just try to work together to kind of push them out, right? And they create different scenarios or certain situations where people who are trying to come at you or come visit you or come to peek into your life, somehow they're not able to make it. They're not able to come over because these spirits kind of create this, block for these people to come into your life, which is interesting. That's pretty cool. Or whoever you're working with, okay? And whether you're working with these energies or not, you may not be actively, working with these energies, but because maybe you take care of your land or you take care of your home, maybe you have house fairies or house spirits, okay, or garden fairies or garden spirits, where because you take so good care of your animals or the land or your home, and you're so nice and sweet to people, these spirits gravitate towards you and they're like, we really want to protect your energy because you're so pure or you're so kind, right? So you don't necessarily have to be working actively with these spirits, or if this is in the past, you know, you didn't really have to actively be working with them. So let's pull a couple more oracle messages before we jump into the tarot for your ghost and spiritual activity in your life, Taurus, for my beautiful Taurus people, for their ghost and spiritual activity in their lives from the past or currently now. Let's see here. Okay, so we have death, transmigration, it says. So, some of you guys had gone through a very, very huge change and transformation in your life. You've gone through a metamorphosis. You're not who you used to be. And because of this, you have gained the attention from these spirits or these earth spirits or these spirit guides who are here to help you along this new journey, or the new journey that you had created for yourself in the past. So there's definitely a metamorphosis that you've gone through, or that you're going through currently if you're dealing with this now. Others of you, this is actually a passed on person. This could be someone attached to your home. You may not really know who they are. You may not know their names, but they like you. They like your family. They don't mind you living there, so they keep certain people out. They're very, very, very particular with the type of people that they allow into your home. Now, others of you, this is a passed on loved one, and only you know who they are. They are the ones that are actually keeping out bad energy and bad juju to protect you and your family, or protect you in your home, protect you and your animals, you know. Bottom of the deck, you have crystals, and it says amplification. So this spirit or these spirits, they may see that you have very precious crystals, or there's something that you have in your home that amplifies your connection with these earth spirits, or that amplifies your relationship with this entity or these spirits that are keeping your home protected or keeping your belongings protected. For those of you who travel a lot, there's a spirit that travels with you and they protect you and your belongings, okay? They keep you safe. All right, let's pull one last oracle message, Taurus. It's interesting how your cards are so calm. I just finished reading for Aries and their cards are flying all over the place. Let's see, for my beautiful Taurus people. My beautiful Taurus people, what messages regarding this death card, the happiness card, and the elderflower? What spirit or entity my beautiful Taurus is dealing with at this time, or what was this entity or ghost in their past? Let's see here. Yeah, I just get the sense that you, at some point in your life, you just felt very quiet, very happy. Maybe you're still feeling this now, Taurus, and these spirits, or this particular spirit, really likes that. They really like this about you. It feels at peace with you. Okay, you have the arrow. It's interesting because Aries also got this. Interesting. It's like every sign is getting the same. This one sign after the other is getting the same card of the sign before them. It's very interesting. But you have the arrow and it says, surround yourself with protected energy. And that's exactly what's happening. There are those of you, maybe you've cast a warding spell, or you're warding off spirits by casting a spell or doing a ritual, and there is a spirit that has answered your call, and it has brought forth this happiness and this protection and this sweetness. Like, it's a very sweet spirit. This energy, whether it's male or female, or maybe it's both. This spirits can be both. Just like we all have masculine and feminine energy inside of us, but this ghost or this passed on person or this energy there's just a very sweet energy, and you mirror that. You cast a spell, or you prayed for peace. Maybe you prayed for your family to be protected. Maybe you prayed for your home to be protected. You prayed for your job or your finances to be protected, or to, ward off evil eyes or jealousy. And there is a spirit that heard you. And this can be one of your gods or goddesses, okay, archangels, spirit guides, or this is just, someone in your home who died, okay, or some type of a spirit that just heard you, and they're like, okay, I'll help you out, Taurus. And this can also be a spirit that went through a lot of metamorphosis too. They've transcended finally. They're part of the ancestral plane, so they have more wisdom and awareness to help you along this journey, and to keep out negative energies in your home or in your life. And they've come to help you. I do get feminine energy though. I don't know why. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have great teacher, learn from spiritual experiences. So some of you guys, this is a past situation, okay? But there is definitely a metamorphosis for maybe, if not for a lot of you, for a number of you. And whatever it is that you had went through, for some of you, Taurus, I'm getting addictions. I don't know why, but there are those of you, you're not who you used to be at all. You're not who you used to be. And it's all for the better. And this spirit is here to show you, like, I really like that you're working so hard to better yourself. And they're here to be a part of that, and to help you, and to protect your energy, because they see how hard you've worked to get to this point, or how hard you're currently working. All right? That's beautiful. So there are definitely those of you, Taurus, you really have learned a lot. You've learned a lot from your past, because maybe you've already experienced and have gone through so much already. You've experienced the displeasure and the unhappiness in your life, and you decided to push through and learn from it instead of allow it to make you angry. So this spirit sees that, and they're just like, we're here to help you learn from your past, and we're here to protect you. And maybe there's a spirit who died in your home or in your family, and maybe they had the same experiences that you had, especially if they had addictions or whatnot, or had something wrong with them, or an illness that you may have overcome. Maybe they didn't overcome it, and they succumbed to their illness and they died. And so this spirit, or this passed on loved one, is actually protecting you at all costs. They want to see you thrive. It's very beautiful. Let's see here, Taurus. What are ghosts and spirit encounters in their lives? Very beautiful Taurus people. Beautiful Taurus people. Okay, you have the 4. Yeah, there was something that you held on to very tightly, and again, some of you guys may have Pisces in your chart. Maybe you had a near-death experience for some of you, okay? Or something that you were doing almost killed you. It could have been an illness, okay? And maybe that really forced you to let go of your stubbornness, or let go of what was not serving you, or let go of what was hurting you and making you sick, Taurus. Or it could have at some point if you didn't stop what you were doing. And then we have the Chariot here. So you moved on, you moved away, or you got in your car and you just started traveling. Some of you guys, you have a spirit guide here who is very powerful, very strong. Yeah, they see they're working hard, and they're rewarding you. They really want to reward you. They want to see you happy because of the work that they're watching you. This spirit or this passed on person has been watching you, and they're just like, wow, like they really are. Taurus is really working hard. And the Knight of Swords here, what's interesting is that it could have been that you remind this passed on person, you remind them of themselves, because maybe when it was time, I feel like when it was time for you to really get your shit together, Taurus, you didn't allow anybody to stand in your way. But I also see this as your spirit guide. This is your spirit guide. This is your angel, or whoever this passed on person is, this ghost or this entity. This is how they are with people. They don't care if they, especially if they're earth spirits. This may be a spirit of air or a fairy, a number of fairies on your land. But they don't, if they don't like somebody, they're going to stab them. Like, they're going to completely knock them off of their feet. They're going to knock the wind out of them. Like, they don't like, if they don't like somebody, they knock them out of your way. They have no filter. They don't care. If they don't like energy, they're like, it has to go. Like, that is how much they're protecting you. You don't even realize, right, how hard, or maybe not how hard these spirits are working. Maybe they are working hard, but the way they work, it's just no bullshit. They're just like, Taurus doesn't want this energy in their life, so we're going to work hard to keep it out of their lives. That's very beautiful here. These spirits, whether they're earth spirits, I'm getting a lot of earth spirits here, but a lot of you guys are dealing with spirits. For those of you who have dealt with this energy, you're dealing with spirits who are unapologetic. They're like, Taurus has a lot of work to do. Yep, there's Taurus. I also see Capricorn. Obviously, there's Cancer and Scorpio here. But these spirits, they're not going to apologize. They're like, nope, we want to protect you. We're here to protect you, and that's it. And whoever gets in the way of that, they're going to get hurt, or they're just going to be upset, because we're not going to allow them to infiltrate your peace. These spirits are very committed, or these archangels or angels are committed to protecting you, Taurus. Let me clarify these cards. Let me clarify these tarot cards for my beautiful Taurus people regarding these ghosts or entities or spirit guides in their lives. Clarify these cards for my beautiful Taurus people. Yep. Yeah, there is a spirit guide or someone who passed away. They held on to something for far too long, and then they had to move on. They had to pass on to the next life. But things got better for them eventually. Others of you, this spirit guide is what came into your life, and it was like, okay, it's time to get your life together and move on to better times and to calmer waters. Okay, so the spirit guide is definitely about getting things done. And I feel like this is definitely an archangel for a lot of you. I don't know which archangel it is for those of you who work with archangels, but this person does not play, this angel does not play around, or this passed on person. There's definitely an air spirit here for some of you, but there's definitely earth energy here. We have the Ace of Swords. So you knew what you needed to do, and you moved on, Taurus. You moved on, and this spirit guide was helping you. They were like, okay, they're moving on. We're going to do the best that we can to help Taurus. Okay, this ghost or this spirit or this person who passed on could have also decided, you know, I have to move on with my life in the spirit realm and do my duty for Taurus and protecting them. And they just have tunnel vision. They don't care. They have tunnel vision for you. They're not here to care about people's feelings. Their job, and I feel like this is an archangel, okay, for some of you, their job is to protect you and to keep you happy and to help you through all of your challenges and to keep you safe. That's their job, whether you allow them to do their job or not, okay? But if you allow them to do their job, Taurus, you are going to be okay. You have some major support here. Yeah. This person, they don't like getting distracted. This spirit, this angel, this spirit guide that's with you, these spirits, if they're fairies or earth spirits in your home or surrounding your home, they do not care who you are. If you're bringing energies of theft, jealousy, anything, again, that's going to infiltrate your peace, Taurus, these spirits are here to eradicate that, because they're not here for confusion. The Seven of Cups to me represents confusion, a lot of options. You know, these spirits, they are focused. And they're here to get rid of any energies that are going to confuse you or pull the wool over your eyes. Bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Swords. So this can definitely be somebody who died, a passed on loved one, someone's grave that you visit, okay? Someone's shrine that you visit, someone's altar that you visit. But others of you, this is what this ghost or this spirit wants you to feel. They want you to just rest. They want you to have more faith in them. They want you to understand, like, I'm here to protect you and to keep you safe. Others of you, this spirit actually travels with you when you're in your car. For those of you, even if you don't have a car, if you ride the bus or drive a bus, if you drive like Uber or Lyft or a taxi, or if you ride in any of those vehicles, if you're on a plane, anytime that you call on this archangel or your spirit guide or this passed on loved one, they're literally sitting right next to you and they're like, you're going to be fine. We're not going to let anything happen to you while you're on this vehicle. Like, this is really powerful energy, Taurus. Very powerful energy. And others of you, these are earth spirits. If you don't really go places too much, whenever you do go someplace, even if it's local, or if you go for a walk, or if you're riding your bike, or taking a trolley somewhere, for those of you who live in a small town and, you do travel but not too far, you have these earth spirits with you. It's like they just kind of stick with you. They travel with you, and they like being with you because of how kind you are. For those of you who are really kind to the earth and to animals, to your pets, to your farm animals, just to random animals that you find in the forest, or when you're on the street, or wherever you are. For those of you who are really kind to the earth and to the plants and the trees and to insects, what have you, these spirits see that about you and they want to protect you. So there are those of you who have actively worked with earth spirits or certain entities on your land or surrounding your home, wherever you live, and they've agreed to protect you as long as you protect them. They've agreed to keep you safe and to love you and to have good companionship with you as long as you're willing to do the same for them. So for those of you who are dealing with earth spirits specifically, or even water spirits, if you have a body of water that you live there, maybe a lake or maybe even a swamp, some type of a pond or river or a creek, there are spirits attached to that. And if you're taking care of that area, maybe you clean up trash in that area or something, I don't know. Those spirits recognize that and they're like, okay, we want to follow him or her. We want to follow Taurus, or we want to make sure that we keep an eye on them because they're different and they're doing the best that they can to take care of our habitat or our home. So therefore, we're going to do our best to protect Taurus. So am I making sense? I know I kind of sound like a broken record, but I really want to make that clear for those of you who are working with earth spirits, water spirits, plant spirits, fairies, whatever. If you're working with those types of spirits, you're protected as long as you are protecting them. And anybody who you invite over to your house, or anybody who comes around who's not really mindful of the spirits and the energies that are on your land, these spirits are not going to be too happy with that, and they will or they already have in your past. If this happened in your past, they tend to deal with people like that without mercy. Okay, so this is for those of you who know what I'm talking about and you've experienced this, okay? Much love and light to all of you, Taurus. I wish you guys the very best of luck on this journey. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I hope to see you guys in your next reading. Bye, guys.